Hello and welcome back to 7 Days to Die with Zanthyst Gaming. I'm here in another new game. This time I'm playing with mostly standard settings. Normal 50-minute days, normal spawns, drop everything on death. No settings special other than that I have airdrops marked on my map. Other than that, everything is standard. This is the first game I've played with full standard settings. Probably around 14-day horde I will up it to maximum spawn. So this is probably my worst start I've ever had too, in addition to that, just because I spent so much time scavenging, I didn't have enough time to actually build my base like I normally would. So I'm coming up on the 7-day horde, as you can see, and I am like out of time and then some. I don't have a lot of my normal base that I would have built, so I'm just kind of rushing to try to get there at the last second. I'm a lot less built up than I normally would be, and I accidentally built my base wrong too because I was sick and I wasn't thinking very much, and well, as a result, my base isn't what it should be. So that kind of sucks. I don't even have my trussing set up. Oh man, okay, this is gonna be bad. Yeah. Stop taking damage. Okay. So I need this for an overhang so that the zombies that are spiders can't just crawl in. Oops, that wasn't supposed to be like that. Oh man, okay. Balls. Alright, we'll fix it later. Hopefully this will be good enough for tonight. I'm not really caring about the damage I'm taking right now because I'm in such a hurry. I died my first time to a zombie bear, or not a zombie bear, just a regular bear, on day 7, so that slowed me down even more. I do have tons of painkillers in my base. The bright side to spending all my time scavenging and stuff is that I didn't build enough. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I don't like it because it's not like everything else, but it'll have to do for now. I was going to extend those over, but whatever. It'll be fine. It's not quite as pretty as I would like it, but again, whatever. It'll be fine. Okay, so now they shouldn't be able to crawl in, and my base is nowhere near complete. So that's bad, but whatever. Can't do anything about it. Let's see if I survive the first 7-day horde. This is definitely the least prepared I've ever been for one of these. I usually have my entire bunker built up like on day 4 or 5. I spent so much time in the city. I was scavenging. I was looking for different schematics and kits and stuff, and it helped. My scavenging's really high. I have Quality Joe 1, almost up to Quality Joe 2. I mean, I found a lot of really good stuff. I have tons of coffee. I have tons of medical supplies. I started in the desert, so that was kind of weird for me. It's not my normal starting place. So that was kind of a different... Oops. Whatever. Okay. Different kind of thing to start too. Oh my god. Okay. I'm losing it right now with how close it is to Horde Day. Freaking out. Oh, I'm so not even close to set up. I don't like it. Okay. It's gonna break on me, isn't it? Before I finish this. I don't think I have any forged iron on me. Nope. I just dumped everything in my chest too. What's that do for damage? Not terrible. I'll level up my blunt skills. Yeah, that's it. I should have crafted a a blunt weapon with the whatever, I'm just gonna leave that for later, with the reinforced or barbed club in my forge downstairs, but I just didn't really have time. Okay, well, whatever. They're not gonna be in here anyway. Okay, so here they come. Okay. Let's start with the higher level club here. Alright, we got a zombie nurse right away. Yeah, my spikes are only upgraded one level of metal too, so it'll be interesting to see how this works. Let's not do that again. And I made the mistake of accidentally putting up my my concrete base up one level too high, so they're able to stand on it without taking spike damage, which is really bad. Oh god, okay, this is going to be terrible. Oh, I didn't grab my concrete for repairs either. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh, they already busted my spikes too. Okay. So they're probably gonna bust through and I'm probably gonna die because I didn't do a good enough job preparing. I spent too much time messing around in the city. This will be the first 7-day horde I think I've ever not successfully defended. Even on my first game ever, I had just a lucky break and managed to survive, but these guys are just gonna mess me up here. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We go like this. We jump up here and we kite them this way a little. And we shoot down at them. Because they're just going to wreck my cement otherwise. We just got to get them on some spikes so that they die. So this would be like how not to do your first 7-day horde. I don't like the trusting as much because it's harder to shoot through. My original plan was to take iron bars and extend it 2 more out, but I completely ran out of time here due to poor planning, and I didn't have my stuff upgraded as much as I'd want. Only saving grace here is I'm not seeing any ferals, so that's good. Should probably craft up a blunderbuss and make this a lot easier too. My mine that I have going over by my forge area is going pretty good. I've got a lot of nitrate powder and coal, so I can make blunderbuss ammo easily enough. I just haven't. Yeah, this is not going to turn out well. Okay. On the bright side, their legs are broken. So, there's that. I can't repair from up here. Alright. Sorry I'm not talking very much. This is by far the craziest 7-day horde defense I've ever had, on the very first one anyway. I mean, they get harder later, but I've never been this unprepared for the very first one, so. Get out of here, dog. Alright. See if I can figure out. Yep, they're attacking me through the bottom. I have a broken leg. Again, I have the issue here where they are standing on areas without spikes. So my only option is to try to get them to stand on some spikes, which I'm running out of now. So I just gotta hope that my structures last through the night, I guess, and go at it after there. Bright side is none of my crafting stuff is in that inside pit area. This is just kind of my zombie fighting area. But it definitely was not reinforced nearly enough to take on anything really. I started building it on day 7 because I wasn't preparing properly. Or day 6, I think, actually. You can see some of the concrete down there is still wet even. So definitely not the ideal situation that you want to have going here. The outer ring of concrete that they're just running across really quickly right now will actually be covered in barbed wire eventually. And that'll make for a slower rush of zombies. And they'll take more damage from the outside spikes as well, which will help with the durability cost. I also have underground tunnels to repair like I've done on my other videos. I just did not have time for that. And I'm paying the price for sure. It's okay, it's just wood and a little bit of scrap iron to repair all those spikes and replace those spikes. It's not the end of the world. That's right, I don't have wood on me right now. I was going to start up my woodlock spikes, but I forgot I actually don't have any wood on me. Okay, so I'm just trying to take pot shots at them with my bow. Hope my spikes do some work. And just survive through this. Normally I would be taking him out with lots of melee hits and I'd be in a better situation. But this is just... My spikes gave out too quickly because they were only on iron tier 1. And because I had my base built improperly, they were below ground level for where they should have been for after my spike collapsed. And my cement blocks on the bottom should be cement pillar 50s instead to make this work properly. So that's something I need to redo before the 14-day horde. Otherwise they'll just sit there and whack at the thing and I won't be able to hit them. They really run out of arrows. Okay. Well. That's terrible. Okay, let's see if I can get them kited over this way to where there are spikes and then I can just melee them. Maybe? Yeah? Okay. Okay, well, I think I survived it. That was absolutely the worst defense ever, but you know what? I survived. That's what's important. Okay. I wonder if I can loot them from up here. Nope. Okay, so I'm at 82 health. I'll take a little spike damage here. Am I still on the spikes? Okay. Kill myself on the damn spikes. I'm bleeding out. Okay, I don't know why I can't loot those guys. They should be close enough to loot. Okay, well, so that was a thing. Game's a lot harder when you're on standard settings without any extra time. 50 minutes in a day. I greatly underestimated how much... Jesus, alright. I underestimated how much time, or overestimated how much time I had, I guess. And the result was being not at all prepared. So, that was fun. So next time on my next video, hopefully I'm a little bit better stocked up and more prepared for the 14-day horde. And I'll just take you real quick on as I had wood in there, on a run of what I've done. So I have a layer of spikes on the outside, next layer in will be barbed wire, and then 2 more layers of spikes. When those are fully upgraded, it'll work a lot better. I probably should take out that bottom layer of reinforced concrete there and just make it pillars straight down and dig a layer underneath and put more reinforced concrete instead. That'll be a goal for either the 7 or 14-day horde. And then over here in my other cornfield, I have a just array of spikes set up. And the reason here is that that is directly above my forge area, so any screamers that would be attracted to your forges or campfires come here and just kill themselves. They usually spawn right about here and start wandering in, so I gotta replace a few spikes, and that just kind of takes care of the whole heat map issue with your forges. And then you have an underground base. Eventually this you want to connect over to your defense tower. Over here I have my mine, single strips out in a strip mining format, so you can just make sure you maximize the minerals while still keeping your integrity of your mine area, so you don't have cave-ins. You just go single strip at a time. If you see veins of minerals, you just mine them out and replace them with wood frames, or dirt if you want. It doesn't matter, just as long as there's not space. If there's space, it creates structural weakness. You can have up to 4 wide without collapse, but I like to keep in 1 or 2 strip segments. And then right here I found a big section of minerals and veins, so I'm mining out all the different resources in this area, and then I'll probably fill it in with dirt because I have a ton of fertile soil. Over here I've got my iron forge, so I can make rebarb and craft iron and steel things, and this one is my stone forge, so I can craft cement. Eventually I get 1 more of each. For now I don't though. Campfire, all the stuff, tons of corn. I have more food up in my house, and then storage for stuff I mine out. And then up above where I just initially started throwing stuff, I have a bunch of stuff in this little white house here, which will all eventually move downstairs. But at the moment I just haven't had time. A couple pair of goggles, campfire use originally. So I found lots of aloe vera stuff out in the desert when I was out there, crafted up. Got tons of coffee beans, got some more first aid bandages. You know, I just blood draw kit to make more. Tons of wrenches I found in the hospital. I have a few different stocks once I get the schematics for it, and a pistol without ammo. So yeah, I think that's pretty much most of what I have. And then skill-wise, I'm at 22 athletics, not a big deal. I put a point into pummel peat. My construction is up at 46. I got concrete mixing. I'm actually buying steel smithing right now. Should probably get a workbench. Makes crafting things a little bit easier. Mining tools is at 52 because I've done a lot of mining. 3 ranks of miner 69er for better mining and quicker mining. My scavenging is at 25, so I've got 1 out of 2 quality Joe, another 5 on scavenging, then I'll get the second quality Joe. I could put points into it, but I've gotten all 25 points so far just by scavenging the hospital of Deerstown and the hotel out in the desert, because my starting point was at the very edge by the toxic area. So I went up, I scouted the hotel, and I looted everything. That was the first 2 days. There's a gun safe I left for later when I have higher quality Joe. I haven't done the junkyard yet. I went straight up here. I have magnum parts on a dead body, but I figured I'd wait for the schematic, and at that point I didn't have room in my inventory. Made it all the way up to Deerfield, looted out the hospital, and got up here around day 5, and I didn't get to start building my base until day 5 or 6. Cleared out a cornfield, started my underground mine, and just scattered to get ready. So on day 14 I should be a little bit more prepared. Thank you for coming and tuning in. Hope you liked what you saw. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Also, leave a comment if you want me to do just a regular Let's Play where I take you through the days, not the nights, but through the days. I'd be willing to do that instead of just the horde days. Or if you find the horde days more interesting and just the base updates, let me know on that too. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.